Went 9:24.39 from Sarasota, and Matt Moen from Wilton, he went 9:26.74. Those are your top three times coming out of this morning's swims.
This is the final heat.
This is Jonathan Blandsfield. This is his first final. He's from Westport Weston, swimming in lane number 1. He's 15 years old.
The national record, 8:55.55, set last year. Swimming in lane number 1 from Westport Weston, Jonathan Blandsfield.
Lane number 2 is Liam McCain. He was 14th in the 500 last night. He's from Sarasota.
Speaks 5 languages: English, Polish, Russian, Ukraine, and American. Is that right? Liam McCain.
Lane number 3, this is Arthur Conover. He's 28th in the 500 last night. He's from Waterville area YMCA.
State champion in the 500. He did not qualify for this event last year. From Mid-Maine, Maine, Arthur Conover.
Lane number 4 in the yellow cap right there, Brad Walkenfeld. 30th in this event last year, 4th in the 500 last night. He's from Somerset Hills. Lane number 5, that's Derek Pridemore, 2nd last year in this event, 2nd in the 500 last night from Sarasota. Lane number 6,
national champion last night in the 500.
in the 500, last night he won it. He was 6th in this event last year. York and York County's Noah Martin. Lane number 7, 15th in this event last year, 15th in the 500 last night. He's from the upper main line Y, Shane McKenzie. In lane number 8, 13th in the 500 last night. He's from the Y of the North Shore, Sterling, Massachusetts. PJ Fallon.
He'll attend the University of Denver in the fall from the YMCA of the North Shore. PJ Fallon.
Lane number 9, 18th last year in this event. He finished 23rd last night in the 500. Rock Hill Aquatic Center, YMCA, South Carolina, Brandon Sweezer.
From Rock Hill, South Carolina, Brandon Sweezer.
And in lane number 10, Springfield, Illinois, 15 years old. He was 20th in the 500 last night, Stuart Home.
Final heat of the thousands, Mr. Referee.
National record, 8:55.55, set last year, Nick Caldwell from Sarasota. So there's your field for the 1,000. Your top 10 seeded swimmers.
Women's 100 butterfly finalists, please report. Women's 100 butterfly finalists, please report. Earlier today, Brandon Flynn.
Once again, Brandon Flynn from York and York County. He's your fastest coming out of the afternoon swims. 9:24.24. Matt O'Donnell was 9:24.39 from Sarasota. And Matt Moen from Wilton was 9:26.74.
Connecticut, 9:26.74. That's the top 3 from this morning.
That's Derek Pridemore at the 100. He's 51.73, followed by Noah Martin. Derek Pridemore was 2nd last year, and last night he was 2nd in the 500.
He was a 2-time champion.
Right next to him is the winner of the 500 last night. Lane number 6 is Noah Martin from York and York County, and right below him in the yellow cap, Brad Walkenfeld. He was 4th in the 500 last night. So your top three right there: Brad Walkenfeld, lane number 4, the yellow cap; Derek Pridemore in lane 5 from Sarasota, and in lane number 6, Noah Martin. We saw Noah Martin close out that 500 last night, I believe, in a 50 point, or close to, right around a 50.9. My colleague from last night, Josh Davis, I believe, called that race. We'll keep our eye on these three guys as they look like they're pulling away from the field a little bit. Up there in lane number 7, you've got Shane McKenzie. Looks like he's in the 4th position. Right next to him in lane 8, Brandon Sweezer. PJ Fallon from the Y of the North Shore. Shane McKenzie found most of his career at Tri-Hampton, coached by Dave Prudo, but due to schooling and a situation in the Philadelphia area where he had to go to school in Center City at St. Joe Prep, he changed over to Upper Main Line this year. Good distance-based club under Glenn Neufeld. Used to swim for Dave Prudo. He might be watching tonight down in Florida. There's a quick shout out for Dave. So it's still Derek Pridemore, then Noah Martin, and then Brad Walkenfeld in the yellow cap. 1, 2, 3 right there in the center of the screen. Now 350 in. 309.03 for Derek Pridemore. 0.8 ahead of Noah Martin. And just over a second ahead of Brad Walkenfeld. Brad Walkenfeld came a long way from last year. He was injured last year but swam through the meet. He finished 30th in this event last year. Had a strong long course meet. Our 1500 champion, reigning 1500 champion, Brad Walkenfeld. Here comes up on the 500 halfway mark, coming up, Derek Pridemore, Noah Martin, and Brad Walkenfeld. So we're at 4:31 for Derek Pridemore, 4:31.89, 4:32.63 for Noah Martin, and Brad Walkenfeld falling off the pace just slightly. So it could become a two-man race on the second half here of the 1000 between Derek Pridemore and Noah Martin. Noah Martin was 6th in this event last year. He's 17 years old from York, Pennsylvania. Nice smooth stroke for Derek Pridemore. Very strong, both of these swimmers. Derek using a little more of his legs. And he comes up in 600, and he's at 5:26.93. Noah Martin at 5:27.55, and then Brad Walkenfeld holding down the 3rd spot. Up there in lane number 9, that's PJ Fallon. Brandon Sweezer up in lane number 9. In the 4th position, he's from the Y of the North Shore, 13th last night in the 500. It looks like we're going to could go stroke for stroke for the next 100 or so and see what happens. Maybe we'll finish the race this way. A good battle between Derek Pridemore in lane 5 and Noah Martin. Coming up on 700, we'll have 300 to go. 0.3 of a second apart. And here comes Noah Martin looking at this last 300 like he wants to move ahead. Pretty good turn right there for Noah Martin. Let's see what these guys can do with 2:50 left. And Noah Martin needs to come off that wall on a streamline a little bit tighter and a little bit further. And Derek Pridemore, so here comes Noah Martin trying to overtake, and he has Derek Pridemore from Sarasota. York and York County showing some strength on the men's side also. You know where they are on the women's side. They're leading that after last night's score. So it's Noah Martin, lane number 6. $150 to go, 6 lengths. So Noah Martin looking to double it up. Took to 500 last night. Body length on Derek Pridemore from Sarasota. Still holding down the 3rd position, Brad Wachenfeld from Somerset Hills. 100 to go. In his last 100 right now, he's at 8:10.64 at the 900 mark, followed by Derek Pridemore at 8:12.33. There's the bell lap for Noah Martin, 50 yards to go. 8:37.37 for Noah Martin at the 950, followed by Derek Pridemore and Brad Wachenfeld. So here comes Noah Martin, still looking very strong. He's going to double it up. 2-time champion. He won the 500. Now he wins the 1,000. Noah Martin from York, Pennsylvania. He goes 9:03.39, followed by Derek Pridemore from Sarasota at 9:06.83, and Brad Wachenfeld, he goes 9:17.19. So great swim right there for Noah Martin from York, Pennsylvania. So there they are, your top 10 on out of that heat. That'll be scored a little bit differently because we did have some swimmers earlier today a little bit faster than a couple of our swimmers